Chapter 60, May 21st, 2020, 8:30 a.m. So, have any of you guys seen Citizen Kane? Morgan asked out of nowhere while we were all eating French toast. In case you were wondering, it was decent. Not good, not bad, just decent. I saw it once because everyone was saying it was the greatest movie ever or some crap. I really liked it, but I wouldn't say it's the best film ever, I replied with a mouth half full of food. So what happens in the movie? I mean, who is this Citizen Kane, and why is he so important? Madeline asked. She wore a grey and orange hoodie without strings, they didn't allow us to have them, and looked amazing. It's not like she ever looked exceedingly terrible, but still. Well, you see, the movie is a little complicated, so the main character's name is Charles Foster Kane. And let's just say he's not the most likable person. He's a super mega rich newspaper magnate who is quite infamous and dies at the beginning, uttering only the word rosebud as he passes on. Everyone tries to figure out what this rosebud he mentioned is in the movie. Let's just say it wasn't at all what I expected it to be. What was it? Madeline asked curiously. I can't tell you, it would spoil the entire movie, I said, laughing. Fair enough. Also, why did people talk so weirdly in old movies? She asked curiously. I actually read about that, there's surprisingly a reason for it. The accent they speak is called a transatlantic accent, and unlike most accents, they actually taught people to speak in it during the first half of the 20th century. Why were they taught the accent? Morgan asked, tilting his head to the side. Supposedly, radio and film technology at the time was really weak. So people had to talk like that to be heard clearly. As technology got better, people had no real reason to speak it anymore, so it fell out of favor. It's a shame, I kinda like it actually, I said, sighing. Man, if a girl spoke to me in an accent like that, I would literally die. I'd buy her a diamond ring by the end of the first week. Let's learn it when we both get out, Madeline said, laughing. Hey, I wanna learn it too, Morgan whined. We'll all learn. So what do you guys plan to do when you do actually get out? I asked as everyone suddenly became silent. I hadn't actually thought about that, Madeline said in deep thought. Probably listen to Linkin Park and ignore everything and everyone. Hybrid Theory and Meteora are two of the greatest albums ever made. In my opinion, Morgan replied, chuckling. Isn't that a mood? It's crazy to think that out of billions of people, I was the one to meet you guys. I mean, how crazy is that? I replied emotionally. It took everything for me not to cry my eyes out. It's pretty crazy, actually, Madeline replied with a smile in my direction. I felt my face redden, and warmth spread all over it like a blanket. Do you think we're going to remember any of this in 10 years and miss it? I asked, sighing. I end up missing a lot of things, even things I don't necessarily like, as crazy as that sounds. For example, when I was about 10, I ended up hitting my forehead on the door to the point where I needed 3 stitches. I guess I just missed the attention and sympathy that everyone was giving me. I can be a little narcissistic at times, to be frank with you. Not as much as Maynard, though. I hope so. To be honest, meeting you both has been one of my happiest memories, Madeline said with a smile as wide as the sun. Oh, you really mean that? Morgan asked, blushing beet red. Yes, I do.